Hello and welcome to another live stream in the series going from Alaska to northern or maybe even southern California in full-fledged in full-fledged ORBX regions. I'm just a little confused because I'm checking my stream here. I'm just checking if the audio works. And it works. If there's anything wrong with the stream, with the picture or the audio, please let me know in the chat. And I'm always reading the chat, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. We are currently situated at 0 Sierra Niner, and this is, let me see, Jefferson County International Airport and general aviation parking area here in the green. And there's one thing I want to say first. We don't have a fixed destination yet. We're just going to go southwards. Weather is pretty clear, actually. It's good. And we're just going to see where this takes us. I think flight will be roughly about a half an hour. I think that's okay for a live stream. I don't want to bore you any more than absolutely necessary. I'm going to do a small update on the live weather, but I don't think much is going to change. That's perfect. And another, not premiere, but another thing that I want to mention here is I'm currently in the Cessna A2A, from A2A, and this is a very neat aircraft, and I really hope that my attempts to start this airplane will actually be successful, because I had some problems with that before. So let's start with it. Master on, beacon on, navigation lights on, and I am going to crank the mixture full up, and I'm going to start the fuel pump for about 1 second. That's enough. And now we're going to full throttle back, open the throttle about 30%. Let's see. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, I hope this is, no, this is not good. And I hope it will work. So let's see. And it worked. I can't believe it. All the times that I have spent starting this airplane, you wouldn't believe me, and now thanks to a very nice guy at the online community that I'm proud to be part of, it seems that I now have at least worked out the proper way to start this from cold and dark. So I'll switch on the taxi light. Cabin heat, cabin vents, that looks good. Can already switch on. That's too early for the strobe. So, avionics on. Transponder to 7000, that's perfect. And engine is warming up. So I think we can do the taxi now. Wind is coming from 116, so we are going to use runway number 09. Or do we? Yeah, 09 for takeoff. And we're going to start our taxi now. Engine is a little quiet here. My computer, I'm going to crank that up a little bit at least. Let me see. That's good. Flaps 1. Mach 267. We're going to set that here. Two 6-1. Okay, we are going to go southerly, so going to set that already. Altimeter is set. So now it's time to switch on the strobes and the landing light. And I think since we're in such a sophisticated airplane, we can do the run-up here. So, parking brake sets, brakes also applied, throttle idle, and now throttle 1600. Magneto. Oh, come on. Oh no. Left works both. Right. Check. And both. And carburetor heat. Where's that? I don't think this has one. So, okay. Throttle idle. Parking brake release. I think there could be something wrong with the spark plugs. Yeah, it is. Did you hear that? Spark plugs are a little fouled. You heard that when we applied the left magneto, it was kind of like choppy. I don't know if you noticed that. So we're going to, I mean, I know it's not realistic, but we're going to change the spark plugs, and we're going to do the run-up once again. Parking brake and brakes applied. Throttle 1600. Left check. Both check. Right check. And it works. Okay, parking brake. We don't need that anymore, and we're ready for takeoff. And runway 09, ready for takeoff, and that's what we'll do. Takeoff power set, release brakes, right rudder, and there we go. I made a mistake. I didn't apply the fuel pump. I'm sorry. So after takeoff check, fuel pump off, flaps up. After takeoff check completes, and we are turning for our southerly course here. And we're reducing to climb power. I think that's okay. And we're going to switch on the autopilot now. And we're going to go heading and altitude of 4,500 and vertical speed. Come on, vertical speed. Yeah, 600, that's okay. Some turbulence here. It's better up here. Sorry, that's wrong. With this course we need 3,500. Just waiting for 3,500 to come up. Okay, we're at cruising altitude, and this means we are going to get a little bit up to speed now, and then we'll reduce the RPMs to 2,100, something around that. And then we're going to reduce the mixture a little bit until the engine starts to, you see now it starts to rumble a little bit, and we're going just a little below that, and then we're going back up with the mixture until you get her to run smoothly, and that's a sweet spot. Okay, so we are trimmed and set for cruise, and we are going to continue on this course until we hit Seattle. We're going to bypass or pass by Seattle. At least that's what I planned, and we'll see how the frame rate is there, because that is one of the most, considering autogen, traffic, vegetation, and all that stuff, this is one of the most demanding regions in the sim that you can have, so I'm curious about that, and we'll see how that works. And until then, I will leave you just for a minute, and I'll be right back. If in case you have any questions, just feel free to ask them in the chat. Thank you. So, Seattle is already coming up on our left. It's already downtown here, and you can see uh, beautifully modeled areas that you experience here. And this is a kind of more rural area. This is correct. This is true to life. I'm having a GPS map or a satellite map open here in Plan G, and we are already approaching downtown here. Frame rate actually is pretty okay, even with the harbor area here with a lot of cranes, and there should be, and this is really cool. This is something actually that I want to show you because this is one of the first times maybe that we will be able to see the ship traffic that I installed weeks ago. So let's go down to 1,000 feet, vertical speed of minus 1,000. That is okay. Reduce power, mixture full up, and we are going to take a look at this ship down there. Because that should be, if I'm not completely mistaken, that should be a AI traffic ship from the AI traffic ship pack that I installed a few weeks ago. And this is one of the areas actually where you can enjoy this ship traffic, because Seattle is a very busy area with ship traffic. I think here there's a ship. I don't know, it's a little hard. Oh, what's this actually? It's a buoy. It's a little bit hard to tell which ships are actually ORBX installed and which ones are AI. You can see there's a cruise ship, 2 cruise ships here, freighters, and we are going to check out this freighter here, which is cruising along nicely. And you can see it's a really, this is actually, I think this is actually a tugboat connected to some kind of ponton or something like that, as far as this looks. This is cool. Okay. So, what the heck, okay. So is there any other ship traffic? Not at the moment, but what we can do is we can actually go back up to 2,000 feet. What the? And now we can, if we're lucky, we can take a look at Seattle Tacoma. I am perfectly aware that our cruising altitude isn't correct, but I'm gonna stick with it. We're reduce power a little bit here. And yeah, considering frames, I am very pleased with this area. This is one of the areas which has a very high impact on the frame rate because of all of the dense autogen traffic and all the vegetation and stuff. And so I am actually pretty pleased with this area. It performs wonderful. I have locked the frames to 30 frames and I'm almost always reaching this cap. It is smooth, and I know that it's not the most complex add-on airplane I have, but considering the fact that I have my current settings here are now VFR settings, which means that I have cranked up the settings quite a lot, it's performing very well, and I'm pretty content with it. So we're going to bypass, or I'm always saying bypass, we're going to pass by Seattle Tacoma here. And we are continuing south, and we're just going to search for a neat little airfield south of Seattle. And I already have one in mind, which is not too far away, and we're going to conclude this flight there. Ah, there's another AI ship here, another one there. It really helps the immersion of this area. It's very beautiful here, very neat. And welcome to Seattle Tacoma. Hope the elevation is correct here, I don't know. It could actually be, it looks that way. Okay, we're going to sink to 1,000 feet. Gonna switch on. Oh, we already have that on. airport should be over there. Okay, so we are on downwind. Gonna reduce the power now. Or actually, it's too early. Okay, fuel pump on. Landing lights are on already. And we are going to turn base. And now I'm reducing throttle a little bit. Flaps 1. What the heck? There's the airport. Flaps 2. Oops. Oops, it's not good. Come on. Not a beautiful landing. Strobe off. Landing lights off. And welcome to Auburn Municipal. Okay, where's my parking spot? All right. Good. Thank you very much for watching. Next time I will we will go further down south, continuing our way to Northern California or even Southern California, hopefully. And we already covered pretty, I'd say, well, almost half of the way actually. This is pretty good. This is episode 20 and we covered almost half of the way. And so I'm looking forward to the next episodes with you and to discovering more of these fully fledged ORBX regions. I thank you for watching and as always I say happy landings.